So, you've officially hit the midlife trifecta. It's when you've lost your job, your partner gives you a look that says, "Slightly disappointing, stranger," and the only thing you've successfully found all week is the reason you walked into the kitchen on the third try. If you're currently staring at a 401k statement you're afraid to open and seriously wondering if it's too late to become a professional dog walker, you're in the right place. I'm not an expert. I'm just right here in the trenches with you, trying to figure out how to rebuild when all that's left is a gallows sense of humour and a deep, deep sense of irony. Let's talk about that first gut punch, the job. One day you're a valued team member with 2 decades of experience. The next, you're a line item on a spreadsheet, replaced by someone who thinks a floppy disk is just a 3D printed save icon. Getting pushed out of a job in midlife feels less like a career pivot and more like a personal eviction notice from the world of the relevant. It's not just in your head either. The pressures are real, especially for women. Menopause can unleash absolute chaos on our professional lives. Is it any surprise that 2/3 of women say their symptoms negatively affect them at work? Nearly 80% of us struggle to concentrate, and 1 in 3 report that their performance has taken a hit. It's hard to shatter the glass ceiling when you're having a hot flash in a board meeting and can't remember your own last name. No wonder nearly 20% of women in the United States have either quit or considered quitting their jobs because of it all. And then there's the slow, creeping betrayal of your own body and mind. It starts small, right? You forget a word. You stride into a room with purpose and arrive with absolutely nothing. This isn't just getting older. For many of us, it's perimenopause brain fog, a cognitive sideswipe that can genuinely make you feel like you're losing your mind. Add that to the exhaustion so deep no amount of coffee can fix. It's often tied to the invisible workload that so many of us carry. A huge number of women in their 40s and 50s are also caregivers, a role that often falls to us in midlife, wedging us between aging parents and our own kids. We're the sandwich generation, and frankly, we're getting squished. It's a role that piles on stress and can make existing health issues even worse. All this leads to that fun, quiet moment at 3 a.m. when you're staring at the ceiling, thinking about money. That 401k you were once so proud of now feels like a ticking time bomb. It's a widespread fear. A recent survey showed 65% of women see personal finances as a top source of stress. With the economy being what it is, 78% of women are worried about staying on track with their financial goals. We are staring down a future where we tend to outlive our male counterparts, but often have less saved for retirement, which makes the fear of outliving our money terrifyingly real. Okay, let's take a breath. Wallowing is perfectly acceptable for a little while. It can even be fun if you've got good snacks. But we can't live there. The sheer absurdity of it all is a crisis, sure, but it's also a wake-up call. This isn't the end, it's a plot twist. And if life is going to be a drama, we might as well write ourselves a heroic comeback. So how do we start rebuilding with a little logic and, more importantly, a lot of laughter? First up, financial triage. You have to look at the 401k. I know, it's scary, but avoiding it just gives the fear more power. Open the statement, see the number, and then make a simple one-step plan. Maybe that's just calling a financial advisor. That's it. That's your win for the day. You're not starting from zero, you are starting from experience. Second, the relationship reboot. Midlife can put a strain on relationships, but it's also a chance to reset them. This is the time for some radical honesty. It's also a time to build your own support crew. Finding online communities of women going through the exact same thing can be a total lifeline. Now would be a good time to join this digital village by liking, subscribing, and sharing to help us reach more like-minded women. This and other digital villages are a place to vent, share, and get advice without anyone judging you. Just knowing you're not the only one feeling this way is incredibly powerful. And third, the mental declutter. Your brain isn't broken, it's just overloaded. Start small. Track your symptoms. Write things down. Give yourself permission to not have it all together. The constant stress and anxiety are literally aging us faster, so laughing at the chaos isn't just a coping mechanism, it's a form of rebellion. Find a way to laugh every single day. Losing your job, your youth, and your mind at the same time feels like a catastrophic failure. But what if it's not? What if it's actually a clearing? A chance to get rid of everything that wasn't really you to begin with. It's a messy, chaotic, and often hilarious journey, and you are definitely not alone. So, let me know in the comments. What's your midlife trifecta? Let's share our stories and build our own community right here. If any of this hit home, please subscribe for more unfiltered truths about navigating this beautiful, absurd chapter. Remember, we are in this together, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, my friend.